Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Sagittarius, where we take a look at your next romantic partner. Now, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I just want to let you know, my dearest Sagittarius, how much your love and support means to me. So thank you so much. Also, I've been instructed by my guides to not read reversals in these readings, so just wanted to fill you in there. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, who is this person coming towards my dearest Sagittarius? We see the alchemist. Ooh, all right. We see the engineer. Okay. So they could have a degree in engineering. They may work as an engineer. And we see the servant, which for me, I always get Virgo vibes. And with the alchemist, I get, I get magician type energy, which would be Gemini and Virgo. So strong Virgo energy. And we see the gambler. Ooh, okay. So this is somebody who trusts their intuition. They're willing to take risks, but they're also very intuitive, apart from being very creative, very hands-on, very 3D. This is somebody who's very balanced. This is a very special energy coming towards you, Sag. So with the alchemist, we have somebody who transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. They could literally work as a scientist, or I'm getting that they end up mixing things. Okay, I know that sounds really weird, but I do see that there's something that they do with their hands there, and it could be also if they are a creator. Somehow, they take something. So even if they have like a YouTube channel or they vlog or something, they take everyday items and they add something to it to make it better, to make it more useful. I feel this person, whether they do that for a living or not, like this is the person you go to when you want like lifestyle hacks, right? This is somebody who's very good at fixing things, coming up with solutions to sort of ordinary problems. Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing here. Yep, exactly. The ability to give creative energy to practical expression. They have a talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So this is somebody who's very intelligent. They're probably quite educated. If they don't have a higher education, nothing wrong with that. This is somebody they're like a haptic learner. I don't know if we use that term anymore, but this is somebody that needs to. They probably can, they're really good at putting things together, fixing things, but they probably need to get their hands on it first. But again, they're also very intuitive. They're very creative. This is somebody who's just very well-rounded. This is that person that can kind of fix anything and everything is what I'm getting. Now, they may work in the service industry. And again, they might also really do something that helps other people. So whether they're an environmental engineer, whether they're an engineer, whether they're whatever it is they do, maybe they're a waiter or a waitress, it doesn't matter. This person enjoys helping others. That sort of fuels, it's part of their life's purpose, their soul's purpose. All right, interesting. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we need to know about this person coming towards my dear Sagittarius. I do see somebody here maybe of Asian descent, whether it's you or them, doesn't have to be, but I am seeing like a mixed race couple, or you might be very different, just the way you look. Different religions, traditions, cultures, beliefs, but this person may have a tendency to be kind of serious as well. I feel they spend a lot of time doing their, focused on their work, their education, their career, but they're also very sweet and loving. It's like when they kind of slow down. I don't see that they may work in the service industry, but I see this person works more with their mind. Now they could write books. They could be, they could be very good with words, but I don't see that this person, they may have a desk job, or they have a job where they have to be very focused. Maybe it's in a lab. It could be anywhere. Okay, and then obviously for some of you, I mean, they could be a server, which we know is quite an active job. Some of them, that's how they put themselves through college. Some of them, that's what they do. Maybe they own a restaurant. Okay, so we're getting a few different messages coming through. This person may actually like to gamble, but I feel this is somebody very intelligent, that they might even have done some card counting in their past or something like that. Okay, so you're connecting with somebody extremely wise here. All right, so your person, 4 of air. Look at that. I feel your person, I feel science is so important to your person on some level, to some degree. Because look at this. This person, we see the alchemist, transforms base motives and goals into golden wisdom. And look, they're doing that here as well. Like, they're very creative, but they may also be, they could be that they're building or growing a business. They might be a healer where they work with their hands. Whether they do that as their vocation or their job, I'm not so sure. This is somebody very powerful coming into your life, Sag. They may also like have a penchant for or really enjoy gardening. But this magician energy, they're very good with their hands. They do work with their hands. Now they're viewing you as the protector of air. Just take a look at that. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this is the King of Swords. So Sag, they're seeing you as somebody who's intellectually compatible. They see you as very wise, very discerning. They like the way you communicate. You know, sometimes my Saggies out there, you know it as well as I do. So you will say, sometimes there's that lack of filter. Not always, right? Not always. But you know, Sagittarius, generally, you're not afraid to say what's on your mind. You may regret it after it pops out sometimes, and I love you for it. But I like this person gets you on an intellectual level. Some of you, there's, you know, they're showing me Mark Zuckerberg there. I don't think that person normally looks like Mark Zuckerberg, kind of looks more like Dr. Evil. I don't think your person looks like either one of those, although somehow those two people might resonate with you somehow. But I feel like more than anything, this person, like you could connect on Facebook. Or I don't know, maybe that you could talk about Facebook. I feel like that's somehow important to you or to this person. But they connect with you. They see you as like not only a logical choice, Sag, but they see you as somebody who's very compatible with them. This is somebody who maybe, and I know that doesn't sound super exciting, but it is going to be really exciting and fun with this person. But it's like they have this checklist in their head, and you pass those, you know, you check all those boxes, Sag, okay? And your advice is the 10 of Earth. This could be somebody that you end up marrying or spending decades with. Spirit wants you to, this person might be very abundant, but I also see you potentially being a power couple. You know, this person definitely is multifaceted. I know I really focused on that engineering energy, but this is also somebody who's willing to take risks, but I feel like they're very calculated risks. They're very intelligent. They're very financially stable and abundant, and it really could be your person. They're also very caring, loving, and giving. And your overall energy is the 4 of Wands. So many of my Saggies, you will marry this person. I feel this person is not going to take very long to fall in love with you or know all they need to know about you. To know that they either want to get engaged or they want to move in together. Obviously, you know, you don't want anybody to push or to rush you, but it feels like some of you, this could be your twin flame, or it's your divine counterpart. The 4 of energy is the 4 of Wands, so 1111 could be a powerful number sequence that you're seeing with frequency here. You know, this is somebody who's going to offer you a lot of stability if that's what you're looking for, okay? And that doesn't mean boring, because I don't see them as boring. I actually see them having quite a magical quality, and I actually see with the two of you are going to blend together quite perfectly, even if you're not exactly the same. Wow, all right, so let's see what else my Saggies need to know about this person. They may have a triple syllable first, middle, or last name, okay? They may have blue eyes. Okay, nice. Or when I get this card, if they don't have blue eyes, their eyes are on the lighter end of whatever color. So if they're brown, they're light brown. If they're green, they're light green. And this person has dreams about you. This person is also quite intuitive. And we see that there with the gambler, willingness to follow their intuition. They may approach you if you sort of know this person, like if it's a coworker or something like that, they might be like, oh, I had a dream about you the other night. That might be how they start talking to you, or literally this person has known that you were coming. Okay. I love that. And this person has lost a loved one within the last year. So they may be, with the Four of Air, they could be healing from that. Okay, they could be mourning or grieving, but I feel like it's not super recent. Okay. I keep getting really strong Virgo vibes off of that servant energy, but we do see a lot of air energy, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius as well. So Spirit, what else do my Saggies need to know about this new person coming into their life at this time? Short term. Okay, so this came out for another reading, and it was an interesting little twist and turn, because I don't get that. Not with the Ten of Pentacles, not with the Four of Wands. Your relationship with this person is not meant to last. They may enjoy being free. Your personal styles may not be complementary. So obviously that's a reality that we have to be okay with whatever we go, whomever we enter into a connection with. So I feel like what Spirit's saying here, Sag, don't focus so much on the outcome. Enjoy this person. Check in and see if you're compatible. For some of you, when this comes up, I do feel it's possible that you may meet this person and you can't be together for a reason immediately. Now, that could be that another connection is being dissolved. That can be because of work. That can be because of distance. All right, so just don't get freaked out, because oftentimes Spirit in these readings is not going to tell you. Sometimes we'll get a warning about a player or something like that, but usually it's not someone who's just, going to be here for 2 weeks and then gone. So, yep, I was getting really strong Aquarius vibes, Gemini and Libra as well, but this person has a very highly developed intellect. Their sign, this is the sign, I can't speak. This sign is the pioneer of ideas, and they're engaging communicators, yes. And healthy lifestyle. Yeah, and we see that here. Virgo energy, and also this 10 of Earth is about fruits and vegetables. This person lives cleanly, infusing exercise and health choices into their daily routine. There's something here about fruit flies that I'm getting. That Spirit's showing me. Okay, so I don't know what fruit flies might have to do with this. Maybe there's one flying around you right now listening to this reading as confirmation. I don't know if they work with fruit flies. I had a friend who was a scientist, and that was, she did her research on fruit flies. So I do feel this person has some sort of science background, whether they work in that or not, or they're just generally sort of scientific, empirical. But that's not their whole personality, because we also see that they're this gambler, they're this alchemist. Like, that's just one of the sort of qualities you're going to really notice. And we get serendipity. You will cross paths when you least expect it, or in an unexpected manner. Yeah, and I think this person you're going to not expect to like as much as you really, really like this person. So let's see how you might meet this person, how or where my Saggies could meet this person. I do get with that Four of Energy card, it could be like outdoors at like a party. Have courage. So you might meet this person in a group setting. Strength, fearlessness, and warrior. Okay. So it could also be, it could be like when you're out of your comfort zone. Maybe you're doing something for the first time. Maybe you've decided to go on a hike or camping by yourself, or maybe you're taking a trip somewhere you're being called to go. It does feel like you might meet this person in a group setting. Some of you might be in the same tour group as this person, or maybe you've decided to sign up for a salsa class. Okay. And you're on your own. And so it's something here that's going to take some courage. And we see get into nature. Yeah, but for many of you, maybe it's some sort of retreat. I'm seeing Costa Rica, but that might not resonate with all of you. So it's somewhere where maybe you're going on a yoga retreat, and it doesn't have to be Costa Rica, but it could be anywhere. It feels nature is going to be important to your meeting, or you're in sort of a natural setting. And we get begin writing now, create, express, and inspire. Okay, so for some of you, this is about writing down your manifestations. For some of you, this person, I was picking up on, for some of you, this person may write. Now, they might do it as a hobby or creatively, or it's part of their job, but I do see somebody who does a lot of research or, does a lot of like, working with their hands, but then they probably have to write it up afterwards. I know those are sort of weird, mundane messages, but it may help you identify who your person is. It is possible, like I said earlier, that you have a different religion, tradition, culture, or belief than this person. And if let's say you're different, like let's say you're in a country or a place where it's more or less homogenous and you have a different culture, this person's going to be very accepting, very interested in you. Like want to learn more about you, about where you're from. So playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. So this person isn't all about the books and all about the science and all about the engineering. This person is going to be really fun. Like you're going to have a playful relationship, and it's also Spirit wants you to lighten up. I feel this person is also going to take a risk, maybe crack some jokes here and there. We get twin flame. So this card has been coming out for a lot of people. For many of you, this is your person. It may be what, your other half. But for some of you, there's something here about Gemini season, and we did see air energy. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay, so I do feel there's something here about somebody having to either fly or to travel. I also feel too, like it's a marathon. It's not a race. Okay. And so this may be a connection that, you start off as friends, or it might just sort of move slowly. But if you want this, it's yours. Okay, Sag, that's what I'm getting. And you're manifesting this. Or I also feel they may be manifesting you as well. But your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Yeah. So for many of my Saggies, this is your person. Okay, let's see what initials we get, or letters. Now these can be their initials, your initials. They could have relevance to a place you go, where you meet, where you live, you name it. There's a couple that wanted to come out. So some of you, absolutely, it's Los Angeles. Some of you might meet in the Dominican Republic, or you could be from there, or they are, or you live in one of these places. I'm also seeing Latvia. That's a really weird one that just came through, but maybe that's your background or theirs. Okay, we see somebody here, maybe a doctor. That could be actually a doctor or a PhD. So we have the letters L-A-T-D-R. Okay, so somebody here could be Dorothy, although I feel Dorothy might be somebody's like ancestral name, or like a loved one, a grandmother, an aunt, or somebody who's passed on is what I'm hearing. Not going to be for all of you. So I'm also seeing later. So it may be something, that's what I get with that short term. Like you might meet this person, but you may not be able to be together until later. Or maybe you have met this person and for whatever reason, maybe you didn't notice them. Maybe they didn't notice you. Maybe the timing wasn't right. I do feel that there's going to be some sort of circling back to one another. Okay. All right. Let's see. So again, the letters for you to just, to be discerning with these, L-A-T-D-R. Okay, and let's see what charms Spirit would like to give you more messages. Okay. Ooh, so somebody here, I'm getting they might be trained in music theory or studied music at school, or just teaches music or practices. I'm seeing like violin. I'm also getting much more classical music off of this. I know it's not meant to be the letter S, but for some of you, I'm seeing Slater. Or S might be important. So we get this energy of peace. I did also there making a joke that somebody might drive a Mercedes. But yeah, peace. This is going to be a very peaceful connection. And we see this beautiful tree. So this is a connection that's going to grow with the Ten of Pentacles. It's going to grow over time is what I'm getting. And then we also see the beautiful starfish here, which tells me that you need to be open to the infinite possibilities here. Somebody here might also, like, I get somebody might work in nature conservation, or you might meet in, like, because they're showing me like recycling. They're showing me with the peace symbol and the tree, like doing something for the environment. Either one of you works in that area, or you meet doing something like a cleanup, a trash cleanup on the beach or something like that. Maybe even canvassing, who knows? It could really be anything. Okay, Saggies, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. If these messages resonate, I'm going to ask that you hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading. Or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, I have those listed and linked down below, along with the cards I'm using. I'm not sure if I already mentioned that. Don't forget to hit that little wiggly bell, and that will update you whenever I upload new content, and leave a comment if you feel called to do so. Okay, love and light. Take care.